We knew we had the right place even before we got inside the Heartland Diner, which you will find, surprise, surprise, in Heartland, Vermont.
It's the only place in town that does breakfast and lunch. We're one room with a big counter. People at the booth are talking to people at the counter. You're not gonna have some little tiny conversation here. No, everyone in the room's probably gonna hear what you're talking about.
Not your most typical diner owner, Nicole Bartner is a lawyer and certified teacher who just loves diners.
Maybe because I watched, Alice on TV way back. But in the back of my head, diner waitress just seemed great, right? And if it's busy, I'm playing music in the kitchen and I'm singing because it's my place and I'll sing if I want to.
Even better, Bartner also wants to make really good diner food made entirely from scratch, like the hash. For a small diner, very large variety. Witness the menu that takes two hands, and nothing petite about the pancakes here either.
Is there a plate under there?
I hope so. Yeah.
Bartner may be serious about the fresh food, but considerably more casual on the rest here.
The decor? Kitschy?
Totally kitschy, on purpose.
And while Bernie has yet to make the drive from Burlington, other regulars put some serious miles into getting to breakfast here.
We come more than 50 miles every week
For breakfast?
for breakfast, yeah.
I'd drive twice that for this hash. We're not sure what Mark Buick has for breakfast, but I'm guessing it's hearty and rich in iron.
Boy, there's not many of you guys left. I hear that all the time. When they say there's not many left, I'll say, but there's a few more than you realize. I'd say each state probably has a dozen or so, half dozen, really good artist blacksmiths that do this full-time for a living.
Buick, owner and sole employee of Green Mountain Fire and Hammer, plies his old-time craft in an appropriately old wooden shop in Queechee, Vermont, where he fires, hammers, and works steel into everything from simple hooks to andirons and art-quality creations.
What's the most challenging part of smithing?
Probably is learning to visualize what it is someone wants, but that comes to you if you just stick with it.
Buick has certainly stuck with it, having started out to be a farrier after leaving the military. Today, he loves to mentor and teach his craft to the few who have interest, all part of passing this storied craft along.
It's very important to me to keep tradition alive. Oh yeah!
Now for a slightly more delicate craft.
We make quiet little worlds in little globes.
Yes, they do. In Windsor, Vermont, a new take on an old favorite.
There's sort of a bit of magic in them. When you turn it over and you let it settle and it reveals the scene that's inside, I think people are just fascinated by it.
Liz Ross and her husband David began their small company, Cool Snow Globes, 10 years ago. The idea was to take the kitsch classic and update it into arty.
Everybody loves a snow globe, but then they see them in a whole different way.
In many whole different ways. Ironically, Ross, then in California, had the idea to create not snow, but falling leaves.
That's how it all started. I did the 4 seasons because I missed autumn.
A blizzard of snow globes has followed since, many for famous clients, and they're always imagining and creating new designs, exploring new options.
What's something about snow globes that you think most people don't know?
I think the size, people don't realize that what's inside is much smaller than what it looks like. So it acts as a lens.
One thing we all do know, you never seem to outgrow the lure of these fascinating little things.
There's just something about looking at the world as if it were a snow globe. I think it's comforting.